John Cena is one of those potential stars that could possibly appear, seeing as how he was a PPV staple for around 20 years, and the wrestling icon recently updated fans on his availability for the event. John Cena appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres Show in order to promote his upcoming Suicide Squad spin-off series Peacemaker for HBO Max, and as is often the case, the WWE came up. When Cena was asked whether or not he'd be in attendance for WrestleMania 38, he didn't beat around the bush in responding that it largely depends on his upcoming opportunities and whether or not those work out in his favor. Such is the power of mega fame. In his words, WrestleMania is usually in the cusp of late March, early April. I don't know if I'm going to make it this year. That's a good conundrum to have because there are a lot of good opportunities coming up, which I would love to take. If all those things line up, I don't know if I'll be able to make WrestleMania. It sounds like John Cena has some exciting projects on the horizon which could keep him away from WrestleMania 38 if that all works out. And he doesn't sound too mad about things possibly playing out in such a way. This means Cena could miss WrestleMania for the second consecutive year after a considerably long streak. Prior to the 2021 event, Cena played a part in the previous 20 years of WrestleMania action. John Cena missing WrestleMania might be a bummer to fans, and is an indication that his acting career may only pull him further from the WWE as time goes by. For those worried about that reality, Cena did offer a consolation statement and made it clear that while he might miss WrestleMania, he's still planning on returning at some point to participate in more matches. I will tell everybody out there watching, I'm not done with WWE by a long shot. That's my home, I love it. I was able to go back during the summer for a few months and entertain audiences when they welcomed audiences back to arenas. I've far from had my last performance. It's good to see and hear that John Cena is still feeling good about pro wrestling after his brief return in 2021, and that he's planning to come back. It always seemed like that'd be the case, as Cena's 16-time world title count ties him with Ric Flair, and one more win would break the record and thus make wrestling history. I imagine the WWE is more than willing to give Cena that record given his legacy in the company, as well as in Hollywood, so now it's just a question of when that record-breaking match could happen. Perhaps it'll happen at WrestleMania 39 when The Rock could appear, or could happen on the 40th anniversary. In any case, it appears WrestleMania 38 isn't a likely option unless Cena's really playing coy regarding his future.